So I got engaged September of 2021. I started reaching out to all of the vendors that were most important to me. After interviewing 9 different photographers, I actually had Ralph as my last photographer that I was interviewing, and immediately I knew he was the one. He was the one to use for my wedding day because all the other photographers did not have just the personality. I didn't connect with them as well as I connected with Ralph. I felt very comfortable just from the initial conversation. And then once Ralph started talking about all of his value-added services, such as the engagement session, the reveal party, the personalized editing, he had a few different packages to choose from, and we could pick one that fit our needs the best. So shortly after booking with Ralph, he sent me a series of reminder emails of what was to come next, which is a big help when you're planning a wedding and you have a lot on your mind and a lot of different vendors to juggle. So went ahead and set up first my engagement session, which I didn't know if I needed it first, but after I did have an engagement session, I realized it was a requirement that I needed to have. So in May of 2022, my husband and I and Ralph met over in Center City, Philadelphia. Ralph made us feel very comfortable right from the jump, and he helped direct us and pick angles that were best for us. He took us to a series of different locations, and over the course of a few hours of taking photos, we got really comfortable. And then maybe a month or so after, we went to Ralph's office to go ahead and review the photos, and we were instantly blown away and thrilled that we went forward with the engagement session. They were shots of us that we didn't even know we were capable of taking because both of us are very awkward in cameras. So Ralph made us look wonderful, and I know those photos are stuff that we will cherish forever and we'll show our kids one day. And after that, he got us set up, and as far as a wedding day timeline, which I think was also really important, and during the wedding day, he was fun. He made me feel very relaxed. He had his assistants along with him who just made it a really enjoyable experience on what can be somewhat of a stressful day in the beginning and all those pre-wedding day jitters. But he definitely made it feel really comfortable. And throughout the day, you really didn't even know he was there. You were just living in the moment and taking in the day, soaking it in with your family and your friends. And he was just bobbing along, taking pictures and capturing all of those special moments. And then a couple months later, we went ahead and came back to his office to take a look at our wedding photos. And oh my gosh, my first thought was, oh shit, this is gonna be really, really, really hard to pick the ones that I like best because all of them were amazing. So shortly after my wedding, and as the pictures started to flood in, I started posting them on social media, and immediately I started getting inquiries from some of my friends and family, and they really wanted to know, why did I pick Ralph Deal Photography for my wedding day? And I talked to them about how comfortable I was around Ralph and how personable he is, which is not always the easiest to find in a photographer. It comes down to who do you connect with the best. And I personally felt like I connected with Ralph the best. And it comes down to, do you want to be happy with your pictures on the wedding day? You don't want to take a gamble just because somebody may be a little bit less expensive than somebody else. You really want to make sure these are pictures that are going to live in your family for generations and generations to come. And you want to make sure you're happy with them.